Good morning everyone, and welcome to another video of mine. I'm Mike from GoalHealthy.today. Last week we talked about finding your balance in nutrition. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link to it below. Today we are going to talk about balance in exercise. Alright, now let's get started. Balance in exercise. In exercise, you will need to balance your cardio workouts, your resistance training, the time that you take to rest and to recover. But when we talk about weight loss or exercise in general, most of the time the first thing that comes to mind is cardio. Even though cardio is very important, your resistance training, the time that you take to rest and recover is just as important. If we can find a healthy balance of all this in our exercise program, it will make our exercise and performance much more efficient. Firstly, let's talk about cardiovascular exercises. Cardio exercises are not just good for weight loss. It is also very beneficial to our health in general. There's moderate cardio exercises and there's vigorous or intense cardio exercises. About 30 to 45 minutes a day is recommended for moderate exercises and 4 to 5 times a week. I skip right now for 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. But as my program changes, this will probably change as well. For intense exercises, a 15 to 20 minutes a day is recommended for 2 to 3 times a week. I play soccer every Saturday and I do HIIT trainings, which is your high intensive interval trainings, 3 times a week. Let me give you an idea of how to calculate your heart rate to find out if the exercises you're doing are moderate or intense exercises. I'll also put a picture on the screen below to give you a better understanding of what I'm talking about. For moderate exercises, your heart rate needs to be 50 to 70% of the maximum heart rate. Now your maximum heart rate changes according to your age. To get the estimate of your maximum heart rate, you need to subtract your age from 220. For example, I'm 28. So if I subtract 28 from 220, my maximum heart rate will be 192 beats per minute. To get 50 to 70% of my maximum heart rate, I will just need to times 192 by 0.5 or 0.7 respectively. So that means that my moderate exercise heart rate should be between 96 to 135 beats per minute. For intense cardio exercises, your target heart rate should be between 70 to 85% of your maximum heart rate. The calculation method is the same, just instead you times it by 0.7 and 0.85 respectively. That makes my intense cardio exercise heart rate target to be between 135 to 163 beats per minute. Now, to find out how much your heart rate is, you can either get a device or a exercise watch that calculates your heart rate, or you can just count your pulse and do it yourself. It depends on you, whatever works, right? Now moving on to resistance training. Resistance training is good for building muscles, toning your body, and for weight loss. Now when I say building muscles, I know most of the ladies wouldn't want to do resistance training because they don't want to gain muscles to look bulky. You can do light weighted exercises which will help you tone your body. And the more muscles you have, the leaner or the more fat you lose. You won't look bulky because the testosterone levels and hormone levels are different from men and women, so you have nothing to worry about. 45 to 60 minutes a day of resistance training will be enough, and about 3 to 5 times a week. Right now, I'm training for 60 minutes a day and 5 times a week. When it comes to resistance training, there are 2 methods. There is weight training and there is calisthenics. I suggest that you incorporate both methods into your training, but I will talk about this topic in more details in another video. Rest and recovery. Many of us, like myself, tend to overtrain and feel guilty when we take time off. But with good rest and proper recovery, it helps us repair and strengthens our body for the next day. Rest is the time that you spend sleeping or the time that you take off from exercises. On rest days, you can literally do anything as long as you don't involve exercise. The point is to keep your heart rate low. But this doesn't mean that you need to sit on the couch and binge watch your series whole day. Recovery are the things that you do after your workouts to help your body to recover. Recovery helps with your muscle soreness and it helps to regain energy levels. You can do cool downs for recovery, things such as stretching, yoga or light exercises. This does not only help you to release muscle soreness, it also helps you with mobility and flexibility. Hydration is also very important for recovery. Like I always say, drink more water. Most of the time, injuries occur when you are dehydrated. The food choices that you make are also very important because the nutrition that you feed your body also helps it to recover. I've made a video on nutrition. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it below. You can also use supplements to help you to recover. Supplements are quick to prepare and easy to carry around. And also you can find supplements that suit your need. I take a whey protein shake about 20 minutes after my workouts. A good night's sleep. Sleep is the most important time for recovery, which means that the quality of our sleep is also very important. It is recommended that we sleep for 7 to 9 hours a day. Make sure that you get proper rest to help your body to recover. Keep in mind that everything will differ according to your goals and time schedule, which means that the time that you have to spend on exercising or the days that you need to exercise will differ according to how much time you have for exercise and how many days that you can exercise. These are only guidelines to help you with a brief idea of what you can do. You still need to go and find a balance in exercise for yourself that suits your own lifestyle. Alright, that's all for today. Please like and subscribe and leave your comments and suggestions below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you at my next video. Go healthy, go success.